Welcome to the Shanghai circuit in the far east of China. Qualifying is about to begin, and as always we'll be here for the duration to see who earns that coveted pole position. First though, session 1 is about to get underway, and we'll find out who will be making up the other end of the grid. We'll continue in a few moments with the second knockout session, where we'll decide grid positions 16 to 11. With the times reset and only 10 places up for grabs in the third and final shootout phase, session 2 is likely to be very competitive. The mid-table qualifiers from session 1 get another bite of the cherry to see if they can show what they're really capable of. We'll continue with session 3 of qualifying in a few moments. First there were 22, then there were 16. Now we're down to the final 10. After this session finishes, we'll know who's on pole and how the rest of the field line up behind them. So there we have it. From 10th to pole, the grid order looks like this. Thoroughly enjoyable qualifying session today. All that remains for me to say is see you tomorrow for another scintillating, action-packed Grand Prix. You know the drill by now. Here we go. You got off the grid well. So does Michael Schumacher. Here come the drivers ploughing into the first corner. You're leading out of the first corner. Next is Michael Schumacher. Next is Fisichella. There are reports of some kind of incident at turn 16. It's Albers! That incident certainly hasn't helped his race because he's just retired. Webber was the other car involved in that. That incident doesn't seem to have done him too much harm. With the first lap completed, the field looks like this. You now lead the race. Michael Schumacher is in second. Fisichella third. Fourth is Alonso. Trulli fifth. He's moved up from 6th, Massa 6th. In 7th is Raikkonen, and in 8th place is Juan Pablo Montoya. He's down from 5th.
That's just about the fastest you've been to the second sector in this session. Fastest lap time. You just posted the quickest one so far. Keep it up. Tenths up on the second sector.
The top 8 currently looks like this. You now lead the race. Michael Schumacher is in second, Fisichella third, fourth is Alonso, Felipe Massa is fifth, Trulli sixth, in seventh is Raikkonen, and in eighth place is Juan Pablo Montoya.
You've started the final lap of the race in the lead.
That's a great lap time. Faster the race so far. Final tour of the circuit now. Repeat, final lap.
There's not long to go now, and the current top 8 looks like this. You now lead the race. Michael Schumacher is in second, Fisichella third, fourth is Alonso, Felipe Massa is fifth, Trulli sixth, in seventh is Raikkonen, and in eighth place is Juan Pablo Montoya.
You've done it. That's a truly momentous win. You take maximum points from this Grand Prix. Michael Schumacher will take second place. What a race, wonderful stuff. Shanghai has provided yet another fabulous Grand Prix for us to absorb. This track seems to get better year after year, and thankfully there were no dislodged drain covers to contend with. Overall, I think the Chinese race organisers can be very proud of the show they put on here, so well done to them. Next, it's over to Japan in 7 days' time for the penultimate round of the 2006 season. As always, it should be a huge technical effort to get these cars tuned just right for those sweeping S's and the wonderful spoon curve, as well as keeping it on the track for the 290 km/h, 130R. I can't wait. See you next week. Thank you and goodbye.